Well, guys, hello. We're down in Iloilo. Out of all of the custom homes that I've seen here, built here in the Philippines, I got to say this one is in my top 10. And it makes sense because the British expat friend of mine here, he built some of the best places in the world, like really gorgeous casinos, theme parks, you name it, places all over the world. And then when he retired, he custom built and designed this house for himself. And so we're going to be spending the next 3 days or so here in Iloilo. We love it here. This area where my friend built this house is the beach area. And if you know the Iloilo very well, it's not really the best of places to go if you want to live on the beach. You know, there is no homes anywhere on the beach as it is. There is bars and restaurants, but where he's located is one of the very few nice subdivisions that are very close to the beach area. And this is called Arevalo, or Villa is another name. I'm not sure why there's two names, but there is. And it is a very quiet, very high sought after community. And where we are is called a subdivision called Princedale. I don't believe there's even a possibility to get a lot in here right now. But when lots come up in here, people snap them up instantly. There's a couple others pretty close to here that are probably very close in class of demand. You know, there's a high demand for this area. Princedale 2, nothing like Princedale 1. So this is my friend's place. I have a whole tour of the place. I'm not going to show a whole tour, but we're just down here catching up with old friends from living here for about 1 year and 8 months when I lived in Iloilo. I made a lot of friends here. And so his place here, he managed to build all of this for 6 million pesos. Now that was 10 years ago. You wouldn't be able to do that for this anymore. So this was built 10 years ago. And you just look at it. It looks fantastic for something that's 10 years old. That includes the landscaping, everything, he said, for that kind of price, which is great. And the way he built the firewall, he did it in a way that made his house feel even larger than it is. That's a guest house over there. It's really beautiful. Again, I have a whole tour. There's no point in giving a whole tour again. And that's all just one giant bedroom upstairs for him and his wife, because they don't need a lot of space. And then they have bedrooms down in here for the family members. A bar that they have a bar and lounge over here in the kitchen and everything. It's quite nice. But see what they did with the firewall here? They made it feel like the whole house is bigger because, you know, it kind of feels like it's part of that structure. And, you know, these are just like change rooms, pool room, you know, solar. They have solar power and everything else. There's solar panels on that roof as well, there and there. And they don't really pay much for electricity. He doesn't have batteries, so he pays for the nighttime. But during the day, he doesn't have any bills. But really, really beautiful. And we're going to be down here. We're going to show you a lot of great things this coming week, which is including like different construction materials that are available now down here in Iloilo. So if you're thinking of building a new house, and we're going to go and check up on how Catherine's parents' house is going, because my understanding we're going to see a big difference from the last time, because as you may know, we're paying to help them build a house here in the provinces of Iloilo. So it's going to be good. It's going to be fun. We're just going to enjoy our time here and catch up with old friends, because Catherine's inside with all the ladies, and me and Steve are just hanging out here, and Laura's in the pool having fun. A pool that's actually refreshing in the Philippines, but it's so hot. It's 45 degrees right now. Oh, yeah, look at you floating. Okay, I'm staying right over in this corner where it's nice and cool. All right, we're in the big part of the city, okay? We're at the SM, which is like a mega mall. And they built these condos right behind the SM, and you see there's tons more going up. And then they have like a huge parking garage over there, and the mall's behind us. But the thing is the competition's right over here. And this is the back of Festa Walk. And that's Mega World's big area, very popular. And so these are like the competing areas. And the competition is so fierce that the properties both have giant walls to separate you. So there's no easy way to go from SM to Festa Walk. You have to drive a full city block and get all the way around over to this side. Very interesting. Anyway, so this is where we're going to be staying because our friend Ralph bought a condo in here to stay in while his custom house is being built. He's back in Canada right now. He's letting us use his condo as long as we pay the cleaning fee, which we're very happy to do, obviously. So yeah, we're going to go and see what these look like. It just got finished, as far as I know.
Thank you, Peter Ralph.
So the lockbox code, or the lock code on the door, it didn't work. And we did it so many times it finally just said totally locked out. And our friend Ralph, he's in Canada and it's 3:40 in the morning because he's from the West Coast. So yeah, Catherine's gonna see if any chance his wife, I think she's in Canada also. So
My message is delivered, so I think she's online.
oh, she says she's online. Perfect. And you know what's funny is, just as I paid for the hotel room, which I got a 50% discount, thankfully, they only had a suite room left. So I had to pay 5,200 a night, pesos. But their suite rooms would be more than double. Anyway, so just after I paid, then Ralph calls me and says, thank you. Sorry, guys. Calls me and it's like, oh, I'm so sorry, I just woke up. And I'm like, man, I wasn't even expecting to wake up. So, I want to see it. So we'll still go and see it or something. It's all the way down there. Okay, here we go. The suite room. Wow, is that because you're all very sweet? Look at this, you get an espresso coffee. Ooh, somebody's excited. You like this? Oh, it has a bathtub. Laura loves bathtubs. Wow, we got an awesome room for 50% discount, man. That is so awesome. Look at that. This place is nice.
Look at this!
Wow. And I think you got the pool down there, right? Oh, the restaurant. The pool is not open. I don't know. I thought the pool was right over there. I don't know, maybe. Maybe. But yeah, the mall, because of the power energy crisis, is so dark. Usually that thing is lit up. But yeah, they're keeping it minimal electricity. You look exhausted. What the heck? All you did is party all day.
Rose gave me a lot of wine.
Oh, yes. Well, that'll do it, eh? No, don't open that door, honey. That's if somebody rent 2 rooms.
You know, I feel like groggy.
And giggly. Look at you.
Yes. Thank you, Rose.
You seen your mom drunk like that? Huh? You ever seen your mom drunk? Because I haven't. I've never seen her drink. Good morning, guys. Well, we're going to Guimbal, and we stopped here because this is where Mama's Kitchen is. So this place is, I think, over 100 years old. I've been here before. Check out the car over there. Nice classic car. And they have a bakery in here that's been running forever. I really wish I knew the date, but I might be on the front here. So there you go, Mama's Kitchen. Old ancestral house and everything. And it's like a museum also. But they have like the craziest cookies you've ever had. Yeah, I know. No more diet stuff, right? There's an old weaving. You know how to do that, right? You remember that with the boat?
Yep.
All right. And here they are. So these are the different ones. The mango cookies here, crazy good. Very addictive, delicious. Some of them are like crispy, some are soft, that kind of thing. And the mango ones are quite soft. But what is the price these days? There you go, mango chews, 300 pesos a box. So it's not the cheapest thing, but it's made fresh right here at this location. Like I said, this is all very antique-y. Look at that. All right, we've arrived here in the province. We missed our fiesta by 1 day.
Tomorrow.
Oh, it's tomorrow. Oh, okay, we'll be missing it tomorrow. And guapa. So anyway, we're going to be able to see how the construction is going here also. Laura's going to stay and Catherine is going to go to some kind of like high school reunion. While I go do other fun things. Everybody here, it's fiesta time. Okay, here we go. Look at that. They've got some partial walls and some framing so far.
We finished the board yet because the Mano Roger is not here. We finished something.
So there you go. This is where they're going to be framed from here. Look at that. So much different than the last time. They still don't have the bathroom floor done, I see, because they have to put the plumbing in, I guess. But yeah, so they're doing the wood framing. Another thing is I thought they were going to do windows at the top, like long, skinny ones. And I don't see any room for that here. Sounds like a very loud fan. Is it that fan making that noise? The fan, you can hear it?
Oh, this one.
Wow, why is that so loud? It's so small.
I like this one, the small one. No noise. Stand there.
I don't feel anything. Oh, right underneath. Okay, okay. Look at that, Laura. They got a bit of a house now, eh? You can start to see how it's all going to work. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And this will be the kitchen. And it's all done. Hello, sir. Happy Fiesta. Well, there you go. Yeah, I'll ask her about the windows, though, because they're going to need some airflow in this place, and the heat's got to come out. I wonder. Yeah, it's going to be pretty crazy here. There's just so much family that are here for Fiesta Week that all the compounds here are quite busy. Anyway, I guess on Sunday there'll be more work because her brother's visiting, so he's going to be helping too. And hopefully we can get some of these walls done. That'd be nice. Nice to see that in a finished state. But well, Mommy's staying a little bit.
I'm gonna stay.
Yeah, Mommy's staying for a little bit. Just Daddy's going. I got lots of places to be. People to see. Look at that. Lara.
Goat.
Yeah, goat. What are you gonna do to the goat?
They make it a
The
lechon.
goat.
Lechon. I don't know if there's such thing as lechon goat.
There is.
Yeah, there is. I went over to the construction site, and I don't know. The guys are probably on lunch because it's right around that time. It's really hot too, and there's nothing going on. So. Come over here to Ronnie's house they have now. See if they're around. I did message them, but didn't get an answer back, so I don't know if they're maybe, well, they should be in town. Let's go say hello and see what's up, because he's going to be using AAC block, which, you know, it's like an aerated block, and it's a lot easier, stronger, better for insulation, everything about it. So ask him how that's going. Let's see. I found them, by the way, and look at this. Happy anniversary. They got it all set up. This is their 1 year anniversary. Congratulations.
She kicked me out of the house and sent me to the land.
Anyway, so they're building their new house in AAC block. And what was the reason for that?
The reason, mostly temperature difference. AAC is 10-12 degrees lower in temperature between outside and inside. So I thought 10, but we did go to the manufacturer and they say 12-13. Sound isolation also, so beneficial for sound, for heat, faster construction.
Yeah.
You get all the benefits for, I don't know, 200,000 more.
Oh, that's what it works out to?
Yeah.
About 200,000 more for your house. How big's your house again?
Living space going to be around 240 square meters.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 200,000 pesos. So for an extra $3,000,
Yeah, something like
you're
that.
you're going to get way better insulation. So you're going to save the money in the end anyway.
Yeah.
And then,
for sure.
but also you save money on labor because it goes up fast, right?
I think 1.5 or 2 times faster.
Okay.
So
Now, I did notice you do have block there and everything, so some parts are still done in block.
Yeah, our perimeter fence is in hollow block, eh?
Okay, makes sense.
And under our foundation is also 4 layers of hollow block. Then they're gonna pour the foundation slab, and on top of the slab, we're gonna start building with AAC.
Okay.
So
Makes sense. Makes sense.
It's
Oh my god.
I didn't even notice you guys made that bedroom fully air conditioned. I see what you did there.
yes,
You sealed that up tight.
Yeah, we need to isolate it, otherwise
It's too hot here.
we're cooling the roof instead of the room.
Exactly. And your daughter, though, she doesn't need it.
Huh? No.
True Filipina.
She still has a van. Eh?
Yeah, of course. Because she didn't grow up like us, with temperature control rooms everywhere.
I remember in your last video that you took in the house, you were walking from the pot and you said, you can see where the foreigner are because you see the outside unit.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. This is how you know a foreigner lives here, when you see a place in the province like this and you see the split aircon hanging out. And a clothing washer.
And we had no water pressure enough, so we have to place a pump and a water pressure tank.
Yep.
And that installation was 2 times the cost of the machine, only to bring water inside, because the barangay pressure is not high enough.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's my house too. We only can shower certain times of the day. Just not enough water pressure. More
same
people
here.
keep building on the beach. And
The same
Same
here in
amount
the
of water.
morning, 2 hours, and very low pressure.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. A lot of bamboo lined up over here. You got all your stone, and wow, yeah, this is a big difference from just an empty field before. And is this your septic? Or
Yes.
water cistern, or septic? Okay.
Swimming pool number 1.
Yeah, swimming pool number 1. Okay, so now you're just doing the walls. I see here you got all this done already.
Yeah, that's done. There is our cistern,
Okay.
because for the pool,
Yep.
because of evaporation, we're going to need a lot of water every week to fill, and this is 16,000 liters that we can store in the cistern.
Nice. That's great.
And we have a very good well. We did take samples, bring it to the laboratory. Perfect.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
How big is this property again?
I said it before in a video of you, and then they say, no, it's not like that.
Oh,
It's
is that right?
648 square meters.
Okay, 648 square meters. So this is a really good sized lot, to be honest. And when you get up over 500, that's a good lot.
Yes,
So what am I looking at here? What's this going to be?
it's going to be an L shape. So this is one part of the L. At the end, there's a guest room. Here is the room of Chloe, the daughter, 6 by 6.
Okay.
Divided by 6 by 2.
6 by 6 meters.
6 by 6. Wait. The 6 by 6 is 4 for the room. 4 by 4 for
okay.
the room. 6 by 2 for the walk-in closet, and 4 by 2 for the CR for the bathroom.
Wow, she's getting a great room.
Yep. And here going to be, so this is going to be the beginning of her wall from the room, and this part till the corner going to be the living room and the kitchen, and then the other L going to be the utility room for solar, for the batteries, for the internet. This is going to be our entrance, 3 meter wide, with a double door and glass panels on both sides. And then we have the same structure like the daughter's room, also 6 by 6, divided with room, walk-in closet, and toilet. So
Okay, so but the wall will be here, and it's like you said, it's an L shape,
yeah,
right? Like this,
Yes.
and so that will be our yard.
yes. Here in front, there you see that's going to be the pool. In this direction, here behind the hollow blocks, we're going to have a party area. I have a lot of disco lights I bring from my country. We're going to have the dirty kitchen and bar, and the Cubo also going to be placed there.
Nice. Belgium, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Belgium. Disco lights from Belgium. You know, I heard you guys know how to party. Yeah, this is going to be really nice. And so the AAC blocks will start deliver.
Oh, we will see. Yeah, I think next month. Huh? So it depends because the price is also going to go up. I guess we get a quote for 2,100 peso per square meter.
Okay.
More expensive than hollow blocks, but everything included. The glue, everything, and you don't need rebar, you don't need all the cement for plastering the walls outside, just skim coating. So we get the quote of our architect, we built in AAC, it was that price, and then we built in CHB and hollow blocks, it was that price. Then we got the price of the AAC, and if you distract all the things you don't need, it's a surplus of 200,000.
All right.
For a build of 240 square meter. So I'm sure after a couple of years we're gonna earn it back.
Yeah.
Because of less electricity cost. Maybe I'm gonna provide electricity, but I think we're not gonna hang the AC yet. See what we can do with vans only.
Okay.
And if needed, they can place the aircon, but it's not gonna run much, or maybe not at all.
So you're getting richer while you were sleeping, you said, because your exchange rate for euro, is that right?
Euro, peso.
Yeah, euro to peso has gone crazy.
It's almost
70.9. Wow.
Almost
71 pesos.
So people say, okay, that's good for foreigners, but not good for the Filipinos because everything is getting expensive for them. But what we did, I transfer the money almost every day. I transfer when the rate is very high, and we order all the things, pay up front. So our prices for the
everything doesn't keep going up.
Gravel is fixed. So in meanwhile it goes up. We have still our cement at 195 or 200 peso per bag, per pack, 40 kilo. And meanwhile it's 260.
Wow, 30% increase.
So 5,000-6,000 bags of cement that we can save that increase.
Yeah.
That's a lot of good savings because of the transfer rate with euro.
Yeah. So this is Fiesta week, correct?
Next week.
Oh, next week. Starts tomorrow though. Or no, that's in Guimbal. That's Guimbal. Okay.
Next week.
So, what is your projection? You know, this is the best time to build because it is the dry season, right? As you can see, everything's turning brown everywhere. No more rain. Rain is like you're dreaming. There's no rain.
You know what I hope? That we have a roof before the raining season
That's
starts.
what I was going to ask.
Then they can work inside.
Yeah.
For the electricity, for the plumbing. So I'm pretty sure we're going to have our roof before the heavy rain going to come.
Yeah, so you just got to get your foundation done and get these columns up.
Yeah.
And then you're good to get that roof on.
Otherwise, you cannot give your people work, eh?
Oh, it's very hard. Very hard in rainy season to get anything done, I know. Well, this is going to be a really lovely place, and then you still got to figure out your road thing eventually.
Yeah, but...
You're close to the road. The road's only right there, so it's just this little strip here.
I told that before in one of your other videos. We have the permission of the barangay to make the road.
Yeah.
So we can concrete it, we can place our own drainage and connect it to the drainage of the barangay. Nobody else has drainage of the house. Everybody is throwing the water in on the land.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we're gonna have drainage. It's about 75 meters. That we're gonna place drainage, and then we're gonna concrete the road also, because there is water coming. We're going downhill. So with heavy rain, all the water comes to us. So we need to prevent that all the water comes to our to our wall. So drainage.
Having the road will help. It'll catch it
Yeah.
and drag it away.
Yeah, with a light slope, eh?
Yeah.
Light slope to there.
Very good. So what is your new projection? Do you have any new projection what you're going to end up spending on this house construction?
Every day I'm busy with a spreadsheet, and all the costs we do are put in the spreadsheet on daily basis. So my budget is 100,000 euro. That's around 7 million pesos.
7 million, okay.
7 million pesos.
Yep.
So yeah, maybe we can do for less or a little bit more. But I must say, I also look at YouTube and many people say, oh, we build a house for $60,000 or even less.
Yeah, but you're building a pool, you're using AC block, you're doing a lot of special
No,
stuff.
I'm not talking about the pool, but what we do, every column is under the ground connected with a tie beam. Because if you only have, like most do, if you only have the columns and you have an earthquake,
Yeah.
the whole house
They're all shifting independently.
Yeah. When it's connected with a tie beam under the
Yeah, deep under.
slab, and then we're gonna have a mid beam and we're gonna have a top beam. So if there is something shaking the whole house,
Yeah.
gonna move a little and not every column separately. So that's for preventing cracks.
Yeah.
We also use 16 mil rebar instead of many 10, 12. So my opinion is that like this you only gonna do it once. So do it good
Yeah.
from the start instead of having problems later.
Okay, so real quick, if you were in Belgium, what would you be able to, could you build this for 100,000 euros
Yeah.
in Belgium?
In Belgium, the same. 500.
Yeah.
500,000.
Sounds about right. Never mind what the land would cost comparative.
Yeah, the land here was very cheap.
Yeah, compared to Belgium.
The land in Belgium, I think it's 500 euro per square meter.
Amazing. Well, you're doing great here, Ronnie. Can't wait to come back when you're starting to lay this AAC block, because then you can really see the efficiency of it. I've had friends on this channel, obviously,
I've seen.
and they got it, and it's so much cooler, so quiet, no echo, just feels homely. It feels good. It feels comfortable, and it feels secure. It really does make a big difference.
And also the fire resistance is 2 times more than CHB. I did the test when we go to the factory, to the distributor here in Iloilo, and they put the gas burner on the block. 5 minutes, I think. The block is 4 inches wide, and then they took my hand and said, "Are you sure?" But the back, nothing.
Wow.
You feel absolutely nothing.
That's fantastic. Yeah, I'm going to go down and see them and see, like, because there we can actually see the technology. I think it'll be really interesting, and a lot of people are interested in this kind of thing when they're thinking of building here. So let's go find out. Well, I've been looking all over. I think this is it. It's not Straken. That's the company's technology that they sell, but I think it's a cement company that imports them. I'm not sure. Spent all afternoon trying to figure this out. I think I'm in the right spot. They're going to get me somebody. Well, no luck. They gave me his card, so there you go. He's not here. And so to give you the background on this, I've been messaging them for a long time now, ever since Ronnie had told me that this location was here. And they never answered. And then finally last night, they gave me they ignored all my message and just wrote, "Hi, how can we help you?" So I wrote it all again. And unfortunately, no answer. So yeah, now I found the place and they're like, "Sorry, not here." So anyway, it is available here. Ronnie's architect did reach them. So it is available. I just wish I could like show you better. But when Ronnie's house gets to the point they're installing it, I'll go back. 'Cause I've seen it online, like little clips of people putting it together. It does look really, really easy, like unbelievably easy. Anybody could do it type thing. So I'm very interested. I want to see how this works. I want to see, like how he said, that they put flame on it and you can't even feel the heat. That's pretty amazing. We'll see. Well, here we go. This is South Point, and the hotel is like right here. So if you stay at this hotel, you're literally attached to the mall itself. You know what? We had a little joke because we found something in my messages to my friend, and we were talking about this Texas Roadhouse opening soon. They got rid of the opening soon. They put whiteout over it, but that was a year ago, and it's still sitting here. Unfortunately, no Texas Roadhouse. Filipino Food Month 2026. I don't know what that is. Something. But there is something brand new to Iloilo. And that is another American brand, just on the other side over here. And it's very popular. Crazy popular.
I hope we all remember how much we learned this month.
I wonder if they have free food.
How many friends we made.
Maybe.
How much food we ate in diet next month. Grabe.
Every time I come here, there's some kind of event going on over here. It's a great place at Christmas too. They have ice skating and a circle here.
But most of all, to remember that we belong to one community.
This is brand new too. Italianis. And they were decently busy yesterday. Looks like they're decently busy now too. Not outside, but inside. I don't know. Maybe I brought this up, but for some reason, Iloilo City is 11 degrees Celsius hotter. I don't know why. Why is it so hot down here? It's so humid. It's very hard to walk. I've just been up in Rojas too long, maybe. David and his wife, I saw them checking in today. They were down here doing a full once-a-year medical checkup. And they plan to come here tonight, and I told them there is a waiting list. And sure enough, there is, although I see empty tables. A lot of it. I don't know. But TGI Fridays, brand new to Iloilo. Like I said, they all say reserved, all those tables, because there is people waiting here in order to get a table. Hello, guys. But last night it was just so packed, and that was at like 9 p.m. It was just swamped with people. When something new comes, everybody clamors into it. Anyway, I'm just here at the mall because I have to pick up something. Well, I'm waiting for Catherine to say, okay, we're done. Come and get us over in Guimbal. So the SM Mall here in Iloilo, it is absolutely enormous. Rivals all the big ones that you see in the other cities. I don't know if they call it a mega mall, but it's crazy. There you are. It doesn't look too busy at the restaurant now. How are you guys? Ran into them just earlier, actually. Got that new Michael Jackson movie playing at the movie theater over here. Got an IMAX here too. A real one, I think, too. Hello, little Laura. It's so dark.
Yeah.
Hi. Come over to the light. Now I can see you. Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Yes? You had lots of fun? Yeah. Where's Grandma?
Yeah.
Oh, she's in there?
Yeah.
Oh, that dog loves barking, doesn't he?
Okay.
Well, what the heck? Where did that come from? I don't.
Grandma.
Your grandma?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my goodness, that looks so great. What about you? Did you have fun? Have fun with your friends?
Not all of them, but it's good to see them.
Some of them weren't all fun?
Some of them. It's not fun if you're not complete.
Well, hey, listen, every high school reunion, there's always something. 10 years, eh?
But we're going to reschedule again. Maybe,
Oh, really?
the other time, if they're free or if they're free.
Oh, look at that. JR brought your helmet.
Yeah, I told him.
Oh. Thank you, JR.
At 29 and I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set them rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs.